Hello, very good morning to all Indian football lovers from wherever you are across the country. And now it is the time to roll the ball onto the surface of Green Arena in the Senior Division League organized by the Delhi Soccer Association. It is the match between Young Boys Football Club and Rangers Sports Club. Those are going to lock horns with each other. The captains from both the teams are coming up into the center in order to choose the direction, and they are preparing their final talks by engaging themselves into another exciting, enchanting, thrilling, fascinating soccer actions. The match officials are ready. The players of both the teams, they are also getting ready. The fans, the spectators, the supporters, they are also getting ready. And the instruments are also getting ready to rock and roll. And here we can see that the plopping of the footsteps of Young Boys Football Club and Rangers Sports Club. Those are going to lock horns with each other. We are all set for the cracker of a contest, and we are just one step away from the kickoff. And here we go with the beginning of the match. It is Young Boys Football Club. Those will be attacking from left to right of your frame. On the other hand, it is Rangers Sports Club. Those will be attacking in a reverse direction in their signature. Whites throwing in favor of Rangers Sports Club. Now the possession being won back by Young Boys Football Club. A lovely touch there, but it was too heavy. The ball was moving forward to the keeper. Now, Rangers Sports Club, they are getting back the possession. Slowly but steadily, they are trying to come up on attack. But quickly closed down by the defenders of Young Boys Football Club. They are all in blacks. Now it is Young Boys Football Club with the counter. Another long ball has been delivered there. This can be dangerous for Rangers Sports Club, but this time the keeper makes no hesitation in order to clear out the ball rolling out over the sideline. It's a throw-in for Young Boys Football Club. In their last match, Young Boys Football Club was severely defeated by their opponent, that is Frontier Football Club Delhi, by 4-0. On the other hand, Rangers Sports Club, their winning streak was punctuated in their last match by Indian Air Force, as they were defeated by Indian Air Force by 1-0. So both the teams will be looking forward in order to gain some control over the game. Young Boys Football Club, they are still in search of their first point in this league. They have already played 3 matches. On the other hand, Rangers Sports Club, they have earned 6 points from their 3 games. It's a free kick for Rangers Sports Club. Now Young Boys Football Club with the possession. Now the attack is being built from down the late. Young Boys Football Club. They are trying to come up on attack, but the ball rolls out over the sideline. And you are watching live and exclusive actions on behalf of the official YouTube channel of ED Sports Live. These guys are doing a marvelous job in order to cherish, in order to nurture, in order to highlight their upcoming promising young talents who can have the potentiality to shine themselves in near future. And once again, we are coming back with the live actions from the capital city of India, New Delhi. And this match is also being happened at Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Stadium. It was extremely foggy morning. Now this time, Rangers Football Club with a counter. But the ball rolls out over the sideline. It's a goal kick for Young Boys Football Club. Both the teams, they are trying to capitalize their opportunities from the beginning of the match, from the inception of this game. It's a goal kick for Young Boys Football Club. 4 minutes have been passed here at Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Stadium. Deadlock is yet to be unbroken. Another great ball has been released towards the far right. Quickly closed down by the defenders of Young Boys Football Club. Young Boys Football Club, they are getting back the possession. They are trying to maintain it. Still, they are keeping the possession. Place it back. Long ball has been delivered there, but headed it out by the midfielders of Rangers Sports Club. Young Boys Football Club, they are trying to put some counter pressure upon the defenders of Rangers Sports Club. The ball rolls out once again over the sideline. It's a throw-in for Young Boys Football Club. Another long throw has been delivered there. Headed it out. Today's match official, Mukesh Datta, he is officiating today's game, and he is being assisted by Diptesh Rakshit and Muhammad Ansari. On the other hand, Abdullah, he is playing his role as fourth official on the sidelines. Quite an interesting game is going to be unfolded in front of you. You are watching Senior Division League organized by the Delhi Soccer Association. Live and exclusive actions are coming up on your screen on behalf of ED Sports Live. Now this time, Young Boys Football Club with a counter. Enough spaces have been created in front of them, but quickly they have lost it. Now the possession being won back once again by Rangers Football Club. The ball rolls out over the sideline. Both the teams are becoming much more hungered in order to get their first, in order to open up the account. Close marking there was. And that's why the ball rolling out over the goal line. It's a goal kick for Rangers Sports Club. Keeper with the long shot. A great ball has been released there, but quickly closed down once again. Both the teams, they are constantly trying to penetrate into their opposition's box. However, the team's intentions are very loud and clear. They are trying to solidify their defensive fortress. They are trying to make a consolidated defensive wall. What a great defense flicking through has been released towards the far left, but no one can meet the ball. Eventually, the ball rolls out over the sideline. It's a throw-in for Rangers Sports Club. It's a good looking cross, well defended by Young Boys Football Club. 8 minutes have been passed here at Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Stadium. Deadlock is yet to be unbroken. Switching it over to the right flank, Rangers Football Club. They are coming up on a counter. For a great skill there. Setting up for his partner. Will he go for a shot? Cleared it out by the Young Boys defenders. Once again, Rangers Sports Club, they have won a throw. Meanwhile, in that proceedings, an injury came about to Young Boys Football Club defender. Hopefully his injury is not so serious and he is going to be attended by his medical staff. It was not sunny today. It was extremely foggy in the early morning. It's a throw in for Rangers Sports Club. They are all in whites. A good looking throw has been delivered there. In comes the cross. Danger still not averted from the box of Young Boys Football Club. Somehow they are managing it to clear out. Now this time Young Boys Football Club with the counter. Great interception there by the midfielders of Rangers Sports Club. Another defense flicking through has been released there. He's almost penetrating inside the box. Can he take a cross? Cross comes in. Rangers Sports Club, they have started putting immense pressure upon their opponent. Meanwhile, on the other end, there was a counter. But quickly they have lost it. Possession being gained back by Rangers Sports Club. Four-4-2 formations for both the teams to be witnessed here at Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Stadium. And if we talk about their starting 11, Young Boys Football Club, they have lined themselves as Kumar Sharma, Amit Bisht, their captain, Mehra, Nikhil, Mohammad Farooq, Rawat, Dinkar Shemal, Ton Singh, Vinay, Rohilla, the keeper of Young Boys Football Club, Shabad Rohilla, Praful Kumar Pathak. On the other hand, Rangers Sports Club, they have lined themselves as Tushar Chopra, their keeper. Now this time, Rangers Sports Club with the counter. They are constantly putting immense pressure upon their opponent. And the attackers, they are constantly hovering on the edge of the area, on the edge of the box. In comes the shot, straight into the hands of the keeper of Shabad Rohilla. Shabd Rohilla with the long shot. Young Boys Football Club, they are getting back the possession. Place it forward, but could not find anyone. The ball rolling out over the sideline. Rangers Sports Club, they have started putting immense pressure upon their opponent after spending the first 10 minutes of the first half. Now this time, Young Boys Football Club, they are trying to come up on attack. Somehow, their efforts have been denied by The defensive mentality of Rangers Sports Club. Now this time, Rangers Sports Club with a counter, but there was a push from behind, and that's why a free kick has been awarded to Young Boys Football Club. It's an indirect free kick, and we are just entering into the first quarter of the first half. Deadlock is yet to be unbroken at Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Stadium, and you are watching live and exclusive actions on behalf of the official YouTube channel of AD Sports Live, Young Boys Football Club. It was a lower trajectory. That's why an easy clearance here by Rangers Sports Club. However, it was a little bit clumsy. Getting back the possession, Rangers Sports Club. Couple of touches, couple of passes are being played by them in their own halves. By making it Rangers Sports Club with a counter. Another good ball has been released there. Great interception. Excellent interception by Young Boys defenders. Oh, this can be a great opportunity for Young Boys Football Club. Can they break the deadlock? Danger still not averted. Will he go for a shot? He's trying to find out some gap. Shot comes in. But great blocked away at the heart of the defense. There was a sudden attack. Was coming up from the side of Young Boys Football Club. The defenders of Rangers Sports Club, they should have to be much more cautious. They should have to be much more consolidated in terms of preventing the attacks of Young Boys Football Club. Rangers Sports Club, they are getting back the possession. Another long ball has been released there. Still they are keeping the possession, trying to find out some gap. In comes the cross. It was a good floater, but prior to this action, the flag goes up. He was standing out in an offside trap, and that's why an indirect free kick has been awarded to Young Boys Football Club. Square pass. Slowly but firmly, Young Boys Football Club. There was a miscommunication. This can be dangerous for Young Boys Football Club. Oh, can he take a shot? How does he miss it? Severe blunder has been made by the defenders of Young Boys Football Club. Can you believe it? Actually, they were inviting the situation, the dangerous situation for them. Rangers Sports Club, they are waiting for that moment. They are waiting for that mistake of their opposition, and they were trying to capitalize it. However, they were not successful on that occasion. Corner in favor of Rangers Sports Club. In comes the cross. Shot comes in. What a great save. Can you believe it? Shabdurovilla stretching out his left hand and made a great save, excellent save for his team. We should heap huge praise upon him. He was coming out as a rescue. It's a corner. It's a good looking corner. Danger still not averted. The ball was floating there. It was a lucky escape for Young Boys Football Club. They had faced a severe challenge from their opponent. It's a throw-in for Young Boys Football Club. It's a long ball being played there. But eventually the ball rolls out over the sideline. Great position being held by Rangers Sports Club. Can you believe it? Now this time, quick counter attack from the side of Young Boys Football Club. The attack is being built from down the right. This time, the jersey number 11, he was making that run throughout the right channel. This time, Rangers Sports Club with the counter. Enough options have been created inside the box. Will he go for a cross? Cross comes in, header comes in. How unlucky this time also. There was no proper connection, and that's why the ball was ill-directed. And he was missing out that flight. End-to-end stuff is coming up on your screen. A nail-biting soccer encounter is being witnessed at Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Stadium. Now this time, Young Boys Football Club with the counter on the other end. In comes the shot, but this time rather disappointing one. There was an attempt to make an in-swing curler, but it was a good attempt, but it was totally off target. Rangers Sports Club, they are getting back the position. However, Young Boys Football Club, they are trying to penetrate inside the box, but position being won back by Rangers Football Club. Rangers Sports Club, they are retaining the position, but slightly misplaced there. End-to-end actions, thrilling actions are coming up on your screen on behalf of the official YouTube channel of AD Sports Live. And you are watching first game of today, where Young Boys Football Club is taking on Rangers Sports Club. Young Boys Football Club, they are still in search of their first point in this league. They have no gains from their 3 matches. On the other hand, Rangers Sports Club, they should try to get back their winning streak, because their winning streak was paused, was punctuated in their last match as they was defeated by Indian Air Force by 1-0. It's a free kick for Young Boys Football Club. Might be there was a push from behind, and that's why a free kick has been given to Young Boys Football Club. Can they break the deadlock? Can it be a danger moment for Rangers Sports Club? All eyes are kept inside the box. In comes the cross. It was a good attempt. It was a lovely attempt from the side of Young Boys Football Club. However, not much power was generated there. Quick counter attack from the left, straight into the hands of the keeper of Rangers Sports Club. Another good looking forward through has been released there. Danger still not averted. He is trying to accelerate his pace at the last moment. Somehow, the defenders of Young Boys Football Club, they have managed it to clear away. Corner. Another corner for Rangers Sports Club. Cross comes in, but it was a lower trajectory. Danger still not averted. He is almost penetrating inside the box. Can they break the deadlock? Danger still not averted. Setting up for his partner. Couple of actions are coming up inside the box. Rangers Sports Club, can you believe it? They are continuously knocking the doors of the goal mouth of Young Boys Football Club. But deadlock is yet to be unbroken. Young Boys Football Club with a counter. Once again, there was a mispass. Another miscommunication for Young Boys Football Club. Rangers Football Club with the counter. They are keeping back the possession, switching it to the left flank. The first touch was too heavy, and that's why the ball... No, it was still in play. A sense of urgency is becoming very, very prominent, is becoming very, very rampant from the side of Rangers Sports Club. A man has been brought down there of Young Boys Football Club. Hopefully his injury is not so serious. The game is gonna be too physical, and he is being assisted by his medical staff. And you are watching live and exclusive actions on behalf of the official YouTube channel of ED Sports Live, and we are live from the capital city of Delhi. Rangers Sports Club, they are getting back the possession. Rangers Sports Club, a square pass there, switching it over to the right channel. Another good looking forward move from the Rangers Sports Club side, straight to Shabd, the keeper of Young Boys Football Club. Once again, the possession being won back by Rangers Sports Club, but there was a push from behind. Foul has been committed by Rangers Sports Club. Quick restart by Rangers Sports Club. They are trying to keep their pressure upon their opponent. Immense pressure, intense pressure is being built upon their opponent. In comes the cross, but the ball rolls out over the sideline. It's a corner. Got a little deflection, and that's why a corner has been awarded to Rangers Sports Club. In comes the cross. Danger still not averted. What a lucky escape for Young Boys Football Club. Can you believe it? The deadlock has almost been broken there. But on that occasion, God kept smile upon them. Another long ball has been played forward for Young Boys Football Club. In comes the cross, but straight into the hands of Rangers keeper. Rangers Sports Club, they are keeping back the possession, but possession being won back by Young Boys Football Club. Another good looking pass, but could not find anyone Quick interception there. Now this time, Ranger Sports Club with the counter. Much more power has been generated. And that's why straight into the hands of Shub, the keeper of Young Boys Football Club. Young Boys Football Club slowly but steadily, they are trying to come up on attack. This could have been a danger for Young Boys Football Club. Quickly closed down. Young Boys Football Club attackers, they're constantly trying to run away their markers. We are just entering into the second quarter of the first half. Scoreline reads Young Boys Football Club nil, Rangers Sports Club nil. And if we talk about this senior division league organized by the Delhi Soccer Association, 13 teams are competing in this league. If we talk about the Delhi Premier League, we should mention the name of this club. Their name should be echoed in the national arena also. That is Sudeva Delhi Football Club. The club competed in the I-League 2, the third tier of the Indian Football League system, after getting relegated from the second tier I-League in 2022-23. It currently competes in the Delhi Premier League, founded as Sudeva Moonlight FC in the year of 2014 and affiliated with Football Delhi. They joined I-League in 2020-21 season and became the first club from the capital city to do so. And if we talk about their trajectory there, if we talk about their trajectories of upliftment, then we can see that Sudeva as a sporting organization was incorporated in the year of 2014 in Delhi by two young entrepreneurs, Anuj Gupta, a solicitor in England, and Vijay Hakari, an environmentalist, sharing a common passion for raising the standards of football training in the country. The organization runs grassroots programs for potential talent, starting from the age of 9 right up to the senior level. And if we talk about as Sudeva Moonlight, then we can say that in 2016, Sudeva acquired Moonlight Football Club, a Delhi-based club that appeared in DSA Senior Division known as Football Delhi Senior Division League and DCM Trophy, having clinched league title twice in the year of 1985 and 1990, alongside runner-up finishes in the year of 1988 and 1999. The club had submitted its bid in the year 2016 to enter into the I-League, but it eventually failed through. Sudeva Moonlight debuted in I-League second division during the 2016-17. Shots there from the side of Young Boys Football Club. Can you believe it? It was inches away. What a great shot. And equally brilliant save comes from the Rangers keeper. After a prolonged seconds, Young Boys Football Club, they have tried to put some counter pressure upon their opponent. It's a corner for Young Boys Football Club. In comes the cross. The ball was floated there, but rolling out over the sideline. It's a goal kick for Rangers Sports Club. The defenders of Rangers Sports Club, they should have to be much more cautious. They should have to be much more solidified, because sometimes their opposition's attacker, they are becoming very, very rampant. They are becoming very, very dangerous. Rangers Sports Club with a counter. Ball rolls out over the sideline. It's a throw in for Young Boys Football Club. That I was talking about earlier, the success of Sudeva Delhi Football Club. In the year of 2018, Sudeva Delhi acquired Sudeva Olympic Residential Academy, a club that currently competes in the Spanish Tercera Division and became the first club in the history of Indian football to acquire a European club. Sudeva Moonlight debuted in I-League Second Division during the 2016-17 season and appointed Carlton Chapman as head coach. The year 2018 was very crucial for Sudeva Delhi because they participated in J&K Invitational Cup in Srinagar. In that edition, they ended their campaign reaching semi-finals. And in June 2020, All India Football Federation invited bids for a new team to join the I-League. Sudeva was one of three football clubs that submitted the bid documents, and on August 2020, AIFF announced that Sudeva would take part in the 2020-21 I-League season after winning the bid for direct entry. Thus, the club became first Delhi-based club team to compete in the I-League. It was launched by The club was launched by Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia on November 27, 2020. Ahead of the 2020 and 21 I-League season, Sudeva Delhi appointed Chencho Dorji as their head coach. Dorji is the first Bhutanese coach at the helm of any club in the history of I-League. And Sudeva Delhi began their 2021-22 season with 2021 Duran Cup in Kolkata, bowed out of the tournament from group stages. In 2021 and 22 I-League, after moving to relegation stage, the club ended their campaign in 11th position. And in January 2022, Sudeva Delhi entered into a strategic partnership under the name of Bel Malaysia Football Alliance. Now this time, Ranger Sports Club almost, they have found the back of the net. Can you believe it? When I was sharing with you the golden history, the golden way of Sudeva Delhi Football Club, one of the most promising clubs in Delhi Premier League at the moment. In the meanwhile, Ranger Sports Club goal kick for Young Boys Football Club. Crosses after crosses are constantly being unleashed by the side of Ranger Sports Club. Eight minutes of regulation time in the first half are left here. Deadlock is yet to be unbroken. The fans, the spectators, even the players and the coaches of both the teams, they are waiting for that moment. They are waiting for the opening account. And if we talk about Young Boys Football Club performance as compared to their previous games, we can say that in today's match till now, their performance is really overwhelming. It's a corner for Young Boys Football Club. Change is still not averted. In comes the cross. And that's the opening goal. After the prolonged wait has been over there, Young Boys Football Club, against the run of play, against the run of tide, they have broken the deadlock and they have got the lead in this game. They have opened up their account. Scoreline stands Young Boys Football Club 1, Rangers Sports Club 0. Can you believe it? The fans, the spectators, the supporters of Young Boys Football Club, they have started to celebrate this moment. And it is the time for celebration. It is the time for celebration for the opening goal, for the opening account in this match. Young Boys Football Club 1, Rangers Sports Club 0. Prior moving into the locker rooms at halftime, Young Boys Football Club, they will surely be charged up because they have broken the deadlock. They have taken the early lead in this game. However, they had to wait for that moment for a prolonged time. Now this time, Rangers Sports Club, they are also becoming much more hungry in order to get their equalizer. Suddenly, a spell of spark has been sprayed among the players of Young Boys Football Club. Suddenly they have lit up the scoreboard by their opening account. This can be dangerous for Young Boys Football Club. They need to maintain that lead. I don't know why they are taking so much risks. Actually, for 2 to 4 times, they are inviting the dangerous situation for them. Cross comes in, but cleared it away by the defenders of Young Boys Football Club. We are coming more closer to the end of the first half. Prior moving into the locker rooms, Young Boys Football Club, they should try to maintain their 1-goal lead. However, the lead is too little in modern day football. Quick counter attack from the side of Young Boys Football Club. Enough options have been created in front of them. Great interception there. Possession being won back by Young Boys Football Club. Slowly but steadily, they are trying to come up on attack. Now they are trying to maintain a good positional football, and a good link-up play is being displayed between the defenders and the attackers of Young Boys Football Club. Might be they are going to get their first point from this game. However, it is too early to say. Danger still not averted from the box of Rangers Sports Club. He's trying to find out some space in order to take a shot. Will he go for a shot? He is still keeping the possession. Plays it back. In comes the cross. Shot comes in, but straight into the hands of Rangers keeper. He was beaten away on that occasion. However, He has no clues. Now this time, Rangers Football Club, they are trying to get their quick equalizer. But on the other hand, Young Boys Football Club, they are also determined to keep their lead. It's a corner for Rangers Sports Club. All eyes are kept inside the box. There was a floater. Header comes in. But could not make any proper connection, and that's why it was ill-directed corner. The ball rolled out over the sideline. After the end of the regulation time in the first half, maybe few minutes will be added on. The sense of urgency is being prominent from the side of Young Boys Football Club in order to double up their lead. Rangers Sports Club, they are trying to come up on attack. Danger still not averted, setting up for his partner. Quick counter attack from the side of Young Boys Football Club. Can he keep it under his control? But losing the ball to Rangers Sports Club defenders. Now Rangers Sports Club, they are coming up on a counter. They are continuously capitalizing their left channel, and their all attacks are becoming dangerous on the left. They have been very, very active on their left flank. However, it was a handball. There was an appeal for handball. Might be it was a throw-in in favor of Rangers Sports Club. Now it can be narrated that Young Boys Football Club, they have thrown a severe challenge to their opponent, that is Rangers Sports Club, as they are being trailed by 1-0, and they will have to pull the shocks up. 3 minutes have been added on after the conclusion of the regulation time of the first half. Prior moving into the drinks break, a golden opportunity has come to Rangers Sports Club to get back their equalizer. Can they get it? Can they hit the target? There was a floater, in-swing floater there was. Quick clearance, quick responded by the defenders of Young Boys Football Club. Danger still not averted. There is no need to make a deflection. Young Boys keeper Shabd, he made a brilliant save in the early minutes of this match. Denied wonderful effort of Rangers Sports Club. Now Rangers Sports Club with the counter. Could not find anyone to their right channel. Position being won back by Young Boys Football Club. But it was the last touch of the first half, and it was all that we had in the first half. Referee has blown his whistle. indicating that an exciting, enchanting, thrilling, fascinating first half has come to an end. Scoreline stands: Young Boys Football Club 1, Rangers Sports Club nil. Against the run of play, Young Boys Football Club, they have broken the deadlock and they are taking the lead. Stay tuned with us. We will be coming back soon for another 45 minutes.
Gulu.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we are coming back with the live actions for the second half. It is the match between Young Boys Football Club and Rangers Sports Club. After the end of the first half, the scoreline stands Young Boys Football Club 1, Rangers Sports Club nil. Now it is the time for Rangers Sports Club. They will have to pull the shocks up because at the moment they are being trailed by 1-0. Players of both the teams have taken their respective positions. And we are just one step away from the kickoff of the second half. And here we go with the beginning of the second half. It is Rangers Sports Club. Those would be operating from left to right of your screen in their signature whites. On the other hand, it is Young Boys Football Club. Those will be operating from right to left of your screen. And once again, we are coming back from the capital city of Delhi. That is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Stadium, one of the most spectacular venues, one of the most picturesque venues in Indian subcontinent. We can hope that the players of both the teams, they will be charged up, they will be geared up by getting their respective coaches' pep talks. It's a free kick in favor of Young Boys Football Club. There was a floater, danger still not averted. The pressure remains same upon the defenders of Rangers Sports Club. It's a throw-in for Rangers Sports Club. A good-looking pass, a good-looking move from the left. Header comes in. Good defending, excellent defending from the side of Young Boys Football Club. It's a corner for Rangers Sports Club. Can it be a danger moment for Rangers Sports Club or Young Boys Football Club? All eyes are kept inside the box. It's a throw-in. Long throw has been played there. Good clearance. Now Young Boys Football Club, they are trying to maintain the position once again. Square pass there. Plays it forward. Couple of touches, couple of passes are being played by them. They are trying to slow down the motion of the game in favor of them. And both the teams, they are looking forward in order to settle down their nerves in this game, in this match. Eventually, the ball rolls out over the sideline. It's a throw-in for Young Boys Football Club. Another long ball has been played forward. There was an appeal for handball because Young Boys Football Club players, they thought that the keeper of Rangers Sports Club, Tushar Chopra, he grabbed the ball just outside the box. Ball rolls out over the sideline. Quick counter attack from the right by Young Boys Football Club. They are trying to find out some gaps. In comes the cross. This time, at the moment, Rangers Sports Club defenders, they did not make any hesitation in order to clear out the ball. Quick counter attack from the Rangers Football Club. Great defending, excellent defending from Young Boys Football Club. Actually, they are trying to put their bests into the pitch. A man has been brought down there for Young Boys Football Club. Hopefully his injury is not so serious. And you are watching live and exclusive actions on behalf of the official YouTube channel of AD Sports Live. And we are witnessing such an exciting game from Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Stadium. It was the arena inaugurated in the year of 1960, was first known as Delegate Stadium before being renamed after Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Stadium. With a seating capacity of 20,000, the stadium has hosted major national and international tournaments, including the matches of 1982 Asian Games. It was also the venue of the annual Nehru Cup matches. It was here in 2007 that India overcame Syria 1-0 before a packed stadium to lift the cup. For several decades, Ambedkar Stadium hosted the prestigious DSA Cup and Jordan Trophy tournaments in the 1980s and 1990s. Top teams participating in the tournament stayed at Daryaganj hotels and gorged on food from the famous Jama Masjid restaurants. Shubroto Cup, the National Junior Football Tournament, continues to be hosted at the stadium. While I was sharing about the golden days of B.R. Ambedkar Stadium, this time a set piece there for the side of Rangers Sports Club could not make a proper connection, and that's why the direction was completely misplaced. The ball rolled out over the sideline. Rangers Sports Club, they need to do some better. They need to do something best. Actually, they need to take some variations in their attacking formations. They need to changing or shifting the flanks, switching off the positions of the wingers. Now this time, Young Boys Football Club, they are coming up on attack, losing the position to once again Rangers Sports Club. There was a push from behind, and that's why a free kick has been awarded to Young Boys Football Club. That's a long ball being played there. Rangers Sports Club with the counter. He was trying to make a defense flicking through, but could not successful on that occasion. But that's a good looking pass there. Great clearance, quick interception there. Rock solid defensive fortress is being solicited by the side of Young Boys Football Club. The entire team are playing like a never say die attitude. And that I was sharing about. The story of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Stadium. The stadium also serves as a venue for MCD functions and leisure activities, including the Ball Divas, which sees the participation of thousands of students from MCD schools. There are some municipal offenses on the eastern side of the complex. In the 1980s and earlier, Delhi club football was peppered with foreign players from Iran to Thailand to Yugoslavia. In the year of 2007, the stadium was renovated and floodlights were installed. In August 2007, the stadium hosted its first tournament under floodlights, the Nehru Cup International Football Tournament 2007. The Ambedkar Stadium is one of the stadiums to have FIFA approved pitches for FIFA World Cup qualification matches in India. Young Boys Football Club, they are keeping the position. But he was in an offside trap. That's why an indirect free kick has been awarded to the Sports Club. Another good-looking pass has been played towards the left channel. Eventually, the ball rolls out over the sideline. Might be prior to this action, referee has blown his whistle. He was standing out in an offside trap. That's a long aerial ball once again has been played forward. The pressure is being piled up upon the defensive zone of Rangers Football Club. That's a good looking throw, but much more power has been generated there. And that's why the ball once again rolls out over the sideline. It's a corner. Another corner for Young Boys Football Club. Can they double up their lead? They are still capably managing their lead. Can they double up it? Might be a chance there. In order to double up it, it was a lower trajectory. Danger still not averted from the box of Rangers Sports Club. Managed it to clear away. Young Boys Football Club, they are getting back the possession. Plays it forward. They are continuously trying to keep the momentum in favor of them. Plays it back. Another long ball has been played there. This can be dangerous for Young Boys Football Club. There was an appeal for a penalty. Referee says get up. A man has been brought down there. Hopefully his injury is not so serious. And he is being attended by his medical staff. You are watching live and exclusive actions on behalf of the official YouTube channel of AD Sports Live. We are live from the capital city of Delhi. Delhi was once enriched with DCM Trophy. The trophy became the first ever football tournament in India to provide the national team with international exposure. This can be dangerous for Young Boys Football Club. Once again, Rangers Football Club, they are becoming more hungered to get their equalizer. They are still funding out it. Flag goes up prior to this action. There was an offside trap that I was talking about. The golden days of DCM Trophy. If Calcutta is renowned as the Mecca of football in India, then Delhi can be regarded as the capital of Indian football. Many prestigious tournaments used to take place in the capital city, including the likes of Nehru Cup, Durand Cup, and the very famous DCM Trophy. After the initial few decades of independence, initial exposure in Indian football was quite untapped. The potential was not compared with the other countries. However, two people, Bharatram and Charatram, changed the complete scenario. The DCM football tournament, famously recalled as the DCM Trophy, was started. The DCM Trophy became the first ever tournament in India to provide the national team with international exposure. Since 1945, the tournament was quietly started in a public park near the President's estate in Delhi. Oh, this can be dangerous. Oh, this can be a great opportunity for Rangers Football Club. Can you believe it? Entire defensive fortress of Young Boys Football Club are constantly being hammered by the attackers of Rangers Sports Club. Quick substitution from the side of from the side of Young Boys Football Club. Shirts number 17. He is making his way into the center. A set piece has been awarded to Rangers Sports Club. Can they get their all-important equalizer? In comes the cross. Header comes in. Far away from the target. It was completely off target. Could have done much better from that occasion. He could have put it at least within the target. But the ball rolls out over the sideline. Once again, Young Boys Football Club getting back the possession, switching it over to the right flank. Now the attack is being directed from down the right. Place it back. Young Boys Football Club, they are keeping the possession very well. And a good positional football is being showcased by them from the inception of this game. We are just entering into the end of the first quarter of the second half. Scoreline reads Young Boys Football Club 1, Rangers Sports Club 0. Can Young Boys Football Club open up their points table, their accounts in the points table? We will have to wait for that answer till the end of this game, till the 90 minutes. Free kick has been awarded to Young Boys Football Club. Another long ball has been played forward. Quick counter attack, turning and twisting at the center. Suddenly he is accelerating his pace. Enough options have been created on the left. It was a severe challenge, harsh challenge. Reckless foul has been committed by the defenders of Young Boys Football Club. And it would have been a card offense. And yes, his name has been inscribed onto the referee's copybook. And he is being assisted by his medical staff. If we look at the FIFA guidebook, then we can see that this kind of opportunities are usually designated as dogs, that is, denying of goal scoring opportunity. And, and usually, in that cases, it should be a card offense. Free kick in favor of Rangers Sports Club. Just outside the box, just from the outside the box. It could have been a danger moment for Young Boys Football Club. Rangers Sports Club, they will have to pull the shocks up because they are being trailed by 1-0. And as I was talking about the golden days of Delhi soccer, we were talking about the prestigious DCM trophy. Since 1945, tournament was quietly started in a public park near the President Estates in Delhi. Gaining considerable fandom, the tournament committee invited teams from beyond the border. Many teams, including the likes of Pakistani Pak Mughals, graced the Delhi fields. It's a throw-in. Long throw has been delivered there. Quickly cleared it away by Young Boys Football Club defenders. Switching it over to the left channel. Once again, there was a floater. Quick intercepted by the defenders of Rangers, Young Boys Football Club. Young Boys Football Club, they are coming up on attack. End-to-end actions, thrilling actions are coming up on your screen on behalf of the official YouTube channel of AD Sports Live. Gaining considerable fandom, the DCM Trophy Tournament Committee invited teams from beyond the border. Many teams, including the likes of Pakistani Pak Mughals, graced the Delhi fields. Many times, the Pak Mughals claimed that they had a homecoming, mostly because they resided in Delhi before the partition took place. It's a golden opportunity for Rangers Sports Club in order to get the equalizer back. Arham Jain is making his way into the pitch. Another fresh leg has been injected by the head coach, Ayush Bhutan of Rangers Sports Club. Delivers here, header comes in, what a great goal! Can you believe it? Rangers Sports Club, they are back in the game, successfully avoiding his marker and found the back of the net. Rangers Sports Club, they are back in the game. Scoreline stands. It is Young Boys Football Club 1, Rangers Sports Club 1. Picture perfect finish, pinpoint delivery has been unleashed there. And that's why Rangers Sports Club, they are getting the all-important equalizer. They're getting their oxygen. In this match, can you believe it? Now they will be looking forward in order to increase their leads. However, this time, Young Boys Football Club with the counter. This time, the keeper of Young Boys Football Club, Shabdur Rohilla, he had no clue in order to prevent the direction of the ball. He stood out like a silent audience for the very first time. He was beaten away. The ball rattling at the back of the net. Another set piece has been awarded to Rangers Sports Club. Aryan Bhandari is going to take the shot. It was a in-swing curler, and that's the goal number 2. Within a blink of an eye. Can you believe it? Coming from behind, Rangers Sports Club. They're leading this game by 2-1 lead. But in the process, in the proceedings, an injury came about for the striker of Rangers Sports Club. But it doesn't matter because coming from behind, Rangers Sports Club, they have already been seated in the driving seat of this game. Scoreline stands Rangers Sports Club 2, Young Boys Football Club 1. Can you believe it? Fans, supporters, spectators, they're really sinking into the deep sea of enjoyment because their team suddenly pushed forward by 2-1 lead. Might be a severe injury came about on that occasion. Hopefully his injury is not so serious. Will it be a alarming bell for Rangers Sports Club? On that occasion, there was a severe coalition between the keeper of Young Boys Football Club, the attacker of Rangers Sports Club. And he is being assisted by his medical staff. However, scoreline has been changed once again for Rangers Sports Club 2-1. They are back in the game with the bashing thunder. When I was talking about the prestigious DCM trophy, we can say that the quality of teams was not at or until the late 1960s. It was a huge improvement when teams like Taj Tehran came in. After 1968, some robust foreign teams took part in this tournament. Teams like Ethiopian 11, Ceylon 11 started coming in every year since 1968. 4 to 5 exuberant foreign teams were invited to take part in the footballing extravaganza. Fans in Delhi thoroughly enjoyed, but after the series of trial and error methods since 1970, the organizers realized that there was no point in calling the formidable European clubs. They were more capable tactically and physically than the Indian counterparts. The Indian teams clearly struggled to adapt to to their opponents' robust style of football. But at the same time, football lovers in Delhi were exposed to an entirely new brand of the game. Followers in Delhi were mesmerized after experiencing the tactical and physical abilities of the commendable foreigners. It was amusing and dominating, which helped them in winning matches easily. The best example was the Taj Club of Tehran. They went on to achieve a hat-trick of triumphs from 1969 to 1971. So during the early 90s, the organizers stopped calling the dominating opponents and called upon teams from Asia, mostly from South Korea, Iran, North Korea, Australia, and other Asian countries. From 1950 to 60, Kolkata Giants East Bengal was the most successful Indian club in the DCM trophy. They won the trophy 7 times and surprisingly finished as the runners-up for the same number of times. One interesting fact is that East Bengal and Mohammedan were the only two Indian sides to beat a foreign team in the DCM finals. East Bengal won against Dokrogang of North Korea in the year of 1973, and Mohammedan won against Bank of Seoul and Trust Company in South Korea in the year of 1980. When I was talking about the glorious days of prestigious DCM trophy, in the meanwhile, double substitutions have been made by the coach of Young Boys Football Club. They are appearing into the green surface. Can they get their equalizer back? We will have to wait until the 90 minutes for this answer. There was a hamstring injury for the keeper of Young Boys Football Club, Shabdarohilla. He had to suffer. He was beaten away for two occasions, but this time, Young Boys Football Club, they are completely back-footed. We are just moving into the second quarter of the second half. It's Rangers Sports Club 2, Young Boys Football Club 1. Once again, Young Boys Football Club, they have started to lose their hopes. They have started to lose their dreams. Their dreams for opening account in this league. Another set piece for Rangers Sports Club. All eyes are kept inside the box. Shabdarohilla. He is going to be tested. He is going to be faced a severe challenge from the side of Rangers Sports Club, from their opponent, by their opponent. Another substitution for Rangers Sports Club. A couple of substitutions been made by their head coach Ayush Bhutan because he didn't want to take any risk. He want to keep this lead. It's a foul. Another foul has been committed by the midfielders of Rangers Sports Club, and that's why a free kick has been awarded to Young Boys Football Club. If we talk about the trajectories of DCM Trophy during the late 90s, we should mention during the late 90s, due to poor management, the tournament was facing several issues to sustain. As usual in football, the management staff were incapable of handling the big venture. The lack of money provoked the tournament to stop in the year of 1997. The main focus of the DCM was to give the Indian clubs a taste of foreign football, but inviting the foreign teams and paying up their expenses were quite considerable. After 1997, the AIFF suggested making the DCM a biennial event like the Nehru Cup. The tournament committee found the idea impractical and decided to conclude the event. The rising cost of procuring foreign sides and issues of scheduling made the event unsustainable, just like many other events in Indian football. And in the meantime, Young Boys Football Club with the counter shots there. From the distance, from the edge of the area, it was far away from the target. Flying high, went it over the crossbar. Keeper of Rangers Sports Club, Tushar Chopra, has been brought down onto the pitch. Might be some muscle injuries due to the unfavorable weather conditions. Several injuries came about. 10 minutes of regulation time are left here at scoreline stands. Rangers Sports Club 2, Young Boys Football Club nil. Coming from behind, Rangers Sports Club, they are going to secure 3 crucial points in their name. However, it is too early to say. 10 minutes remaining. Can it be a lifeline for Young Boys Football Club? Quickly closed down at the center. Once again, possession being won back by Young Boys Football Club. They have misplaced it. Quick counter attack from the right by the white shirts. Here was a foul committed by the defenders of Young Boys Football Club. It's a free kick. An indirect free kick once again has been awarded to Rangers Sports Club. Plays it on the right. He's almost penetrating inside the box. Cross comes in. Another golden opportunity was missed by them. Can you believe it? He made a lovely cutback from the byline. Attacks after attacks are constantly being happened in the penetrative zone of Young Boys Football Club. Eventually, the ball goes out for a goal kick. 8 minutes remaining in the first match of today. Scoreline stands Rangers Sports Club 2, Young Boys Football Club 1. It's another free kick. Might be a throw-in. Has been awarded to Rangers Sports Club. It's a good looking move from the left. Sliding challenge there. Sliding push from behind. And that's why the ball was rolling out over the goal line. It's a corner. Another corner for Rangers Sports Club. Cross coming in. Header comes in, but rather disappointing one. Not much power has been generated there, and that's why straight into the hands of Shabd Rohilla. In today's game, Shabd Rohilla, he did his best, but somehow he had to suffer. He had to concede 2 goals from his opponent. On the other hand, his counterpart, Tushar Chopra, he was beaten away only one occasion. Few minutes of regulation time are left here at Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Stadium. A man has been brought down onto the pitch. Hopefully, his injury is not so serious. He is being assisted by his medical staff. And if we talk about some key moments, some memorable moments of prestigious Student Cup, which was which used to held in the capital city of India, that is Delhi. It's Mohan Bagan won the first ever Student Cup in the year of 1953. Abdul Sattar captained the team in final in absence of renowned legendary Shoilin Manna, who got ankle injury in the semi against Hyderabad City Police. In the final, Mohan Bagan beat the National Defence Academy of Dehradun by 4-0. President of India, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, was the chief guest of the prize distribution ceremony of that edition. In comes the cross, danger still not averted. Eventually, the ball rolls out over the sideline. Double substitutions are going to be made by the coach of Young Boys Football Club. Basumatari, a player from Northeast India, is coming up into the center. Actually, their coach, Mohit, he's also wanting to get back the equalizer because he know that the time is running out very quickly. Less than 4 minutes of regulation time are left here. Maybe a few minutes will have to be added on by the fourth official. Today's match official, Mukesh Datta, a Bengali guy, and he is being assisted by Diptesh Rakshit, Muhammad Ansari, and fourth official is being officiated by Abdullah. And that I was talking about some memorable moments of Jordan Cup. In the final, Mohan Bagan beat the National Defence Academy of Dehradun by 4-0. And Mohan Bagan won the double crown for the first time in the year of 1954, winning the Kolkata League and IFA Shield, and repeated the feat in 1956 also. In 1956, they overpowered Arians Club in the Shield final by 4-0 and thus avenged the defeat at the hand of Arians Club in 1940 final by 1-4. An indirect free kick has been awarded to Young Boys Football Club. They need to do something better. They need to do something best because few moments are left here for them. Enough options have been created inside the box. It will be a danger moment for Young Boys Football Club, but prior to this action, the flag goes up. A sense of urgency is becoming very prominent, is becoming very rampant for the side of Rangers Sports Club because they are wanting to secure their insurance goal. Little bit frustration came about because he will not be satisfied by referee's decision. It's free kick for Rangers Sports Club. They are still keeping the position. They are constantly hovering on the edge of the area. Switching it over to the right channel. Place it forward. This can be dangerous for Young Boys Football Club. Can you believe it? Might be. Another coalition was taking place there. Shabduruhilla was headed down onto the ground. And we are just surpassing the conclusion of the first half, the conclusion of the regulation time. Maybe a few minutes will be added on. Can it be a lifeline for Young Boys Football Club? 7 minutes have been added. Square pass there. Young Boys Football Club. Slowly but steadily, they are trying to come up on attack. Again, they are losing their hopes. Again, they are standing in front of another defeat. Another good-looking pass. Good-looking defense flicking ball has been released forward. This time, Shabduruhilla is becoming very, very cautious about the attackers. Young Boys Football Club. They have been disappointed. As they are still standing in front of another miserable defeat. Now the possession being won back by Rangers Sports Club. It was an attempt to win past his defender, but was not successful on that occasion. Immense pressure is being built upon Young Boys Football Club. Shot comes in. Should have done much better from that point of time. He could easily make a back minus in order to find out his compatriot, in order to find out his teammate. And a just gentle push was needed there in order to find out the back of the net. Switching it over to the left channel. It was a good looking forward through. The ball rolls out over the sideline. Rangers Sports Club. They are completely determined in order to slow down the motion of the game in favor of them. Another good looking pass, decent cross. The ball rolls out over the sideline. Could not keep his balance till the end, and that's why the ball has been rolled out over the sideline. If the scoreline remains same, then it can be stated that Rangers Sports Club, they are going to climb up in the points table. They are going to secure their all important, their much needed 3 crucial points from this match. They will be uplifted in the points table also. by getting 9 points from 4 games. On the other hand, Young Boys Football Club, they will have to be disappointed with no gains from this match as well. Turning interesting there at the center, switching it over to the right channel. Rangers Football Club, they are trying to penetrate, blocked away at the heart of the defense. Young Boys Football Club, can they do any miracle in this game? However, they got the early lead in this game, but suddenly their efforts have been put into vain in front of their unluck. Young Boys Football Club, they are trying to maintain it. They're trying to keep the possession, but in the meanwhile, possession being won back once again by Young Boys Football Club. Another good-looking pass has been delivered there, but this time Tushar Chopra making out a timing run in order to grab the ball under his control. Few moments are left here at Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Stadium in the first match. Scoreline stands Young Boys Football Club 1, Rangers Sports Club 2. Rangers Sports Club, they are coming up on attack by capitalizing their left channel. He is still maintaining the possession. He is trying to make an inside cut, but the ball rolled out over the sideline. It's a corner. Another corner for Rangers Sports Club. Cross comes in, headed it away. Not much time has been left for Young Boys Football Club. And with this action, a great game of football has come to an end. It can be stated that Rangers Sports Club, they are wrapping up this game by getting 2-1 victory against their opponent, that is Young Boys Football Club. Scoreline stands Rangers Sports Club 2, Young Boys Football Club 1. And it was all that we had throughout the entire game. Rangers Football Club, they have successfully climbed up in the points table. They have earned 9 points from their 4 matches. On the other hand, Young Boys Football Club, they are still in search of their first point. They are still in search of their opening account in the points table. Final confirmation for the audience is those are keeping eyes on the official YouTube channel of AD Sports Club. It's Rangers Football Club 2, Young Boys Football Club 1. Stay tuned with us. We will be coming back soon with another exciting, enchanting, thrilling, fascinating soccer clash.